Hey, what's up, sports to the bone family? What's up? What's up? Welcome back to another video. A blessed Sunday morning to you guys. Hope everybody is doing okay. Hope you are enjoying the day so far. All right, my peeps. So we have a couple of stories to take a look at in this one. We're gonna be zooming in on the ladies from Barbados. Yes, man, the cricketers, they were actually able to get the better of Pakistan. We know they took on Pakistan a couple days ago and they were able to get the better of them. A couple of ladies stood out. We're going to talk about that. Plus, we see where the IPL owners seems as if they are planning to tighten their grip on the T20 players as they are looking into the idea of contracting players for a period of 12 months. Yes. So not only within the latest period that they play in the IPL. So we're going to talk a little bit about it. But before we go any further, as per usual, I'm always seeking you guys to give me some help as it relates to hitting that subscribe button. If you have not yet subscribed, and make sure you leave a like and drop a comment on the videos in. All right, so the first thing we're going to be talking about is the Barbados team. Yeah, man. I am actually on the CWI website here, and they are saying Matthews leads from the front as the Bajans stun Pakistan. And we know they are talking about Haley Matthews. So yes, my viewers and subscribers, they were able to get the better of Pakistan. So they say West Indies captain Haley Matthews and fellow international player Kesania Knight struck half centuries as Barbados women defeated Pakistan women by 15 runs in the opening Group A match of the Commonwealth Games on Friday night. As we know, the Commonwealth Games up and running, different sporting discipline. So apparently the Bajans, they have actually gotten off to a good victory, and we are definitely happy for them. And we see where a couple of the international players, the West Indians, stood out. So they say playing their first women's T20 international at the historic Edgbaston, the Bajans coasted to 144 for 4 of their 20 overs, with the left-hander Kesania Knight striking a brisk unbeaten 62 of 56 balls. So she was able to get 62 of 56, while Captain Matthews made 51 of 50 balls. So those are the two ladies that actually stood out as the Bajans were able to get the better of them. They say in reply, Nida Dar, I guess for Pakistan, struck an unbeaten 50 of 31 balls, but lacked the support as the Pakistan women came up short. They were eventually held down to 129 for 6. 129 for 6 as they were looking to chase down 144. Now, based on what the article here is saying, featuring 7 West Indian players, or West Indies players in their ranks, Barbados, was always expected to give a good showing or to go out there and, it was expected that they would prove to be a handful, right? They say, referring, well, they have people like Matthews and all of these ladies. So one would expect that they would definitely go out there and do some work, right? In terms of Dutton, they lost Deandra Dutton cheaply for 8. So, she definitely is somebody that usually when she gets off, then things can totally change in the moment, in the twinkling of an eye, when Deandra Dutton is at the crease, my viewers and subscribers. But Knight and Matthews, they were the two that actually went out there and made sure that we were able to get the better of Pakistan. So based on what I'm seeing here, they are saying that Barbados women will play their next match against Australia on Wednesday at 11, right? So a.m. So you can look out for that, my viewers and subscribers. The Barbadians or the Bajans, they will be going up against Australia in the second game. That is definitely not going to be any easy feat. You understand? But we are hoping that the West Indians, the ladies that represent West Indies at the international level will be able to go, will be able to definitely step out and show their class against the Aussies. All right, so the next story that I want to talk to you guys about before we finish up is some T20 cricket. And we know that the IPL people, they seems as if they are tightening their grip on the world of cricket. Here they say IPL owners might look to bind world's best T20 cricketers to 12-month contracts. So they say that the CEO has revealed that IPL team franchises are not averse, simply mean they are not against the idea of contracting players for a full 12 months in a year. Now they say the move is a bid to have players perform in a range of different leagues apart from the IPL. So even though they would be contracted for 12 months, they would be able to play in the IPL if they want to play for the team in the CPL or whichever team that that particular franchise owns or has shares in. So let's go some further here. They say the Knight Riders currently have 4 teams under their wing, right? 4 teams under their wing, which is the IPL franchise team, the Caribbean Premier League team, the Trinidad Knight Riders, plus sides in the international league, which goes on in the UAE, and Major League Cricket in the USA, which will be they say set to be launched next year. So apparently they want to make sure that they keep these players under contract and they can dictate to them where they play or at what time. Now they say the CEO went on to say, when asked whether such an agreement is possible to in the future, that it would be a great development and would provide more opportunities for our cricketer globally. So when he was asked, that is what they had to say, that this would provide more opportunities for the cricketers and would provide help in the development of cricket globally. Now, in exact words, the man that is in charge of the IPL says, and I quote, if it happened that way at some point in the future, that would be great. So it seems as if they are willing, or they are looking to find a way to make sure that they get these players under, the top players under 12 months contracts, 1-year contract per time per year. 1-year contract, right? At any given time. And as I said, they will be able to say, all right, say for example, the Trinidad Knight Riders, then they would be able to select from, I guess, those players that would have represented the Knight Riders, Kolkata Knight Riders over there in India. Same thing for the next 2 teams that they are planning to have. So I don't know if I want to have the IPL reaching that far into the cricket like that. I mean, I can understand the development and the players could say that they are on a retainer because it's 12 months. I can understand them making their money and all of that, but that is definitely strengthening the people down there in India in terms of their grip on the cricketing world, but maybe I'm overthinking, my viewers and subscribers. It is something that we can definitely take a look at. This is just my initial view, that it would be good for some of the players once they get a contract, because they would know that probably the other teams under the umbrella of those IPL teams would be able to pick them up, and once they are picked up, even if they don't play all the games, then they would be earning a living. So but then again, that would probably mean that they might not be able to play as much international games as they would want, because that would mean that they are already under contract, and some of these players would not want to sign contract for their teams. The England, the Australian, these teams that are serious, their board that is actually serious, they can get their players to do certain things. But what about the weaker boards? Can you imagine your player being signed under a contract for 12 months, and they're not even going to make it worse, especially where West Indies is concerned. They're even going to make it worse. Some of these players might not play any cricket for us any at all. But as I said, it's early days. They're not saying it's going to happen. They are just saying they are not against it. So it's a possibility that something like that could happen. But just let me know what you think about this on, my viewers and subscribers. And as per usual, the comment section will be open. Just go ahead and hit me up in the comment section. Zane, big up on yourself.